Week 2 versus, what do you call it, the Browns. All right, let's go. Record. All right. Joe Burrow. Oh, Joey B. Whoa. Joe Burrow. All right, Joe Burrow, week 2, number 2 loss for Joe Burrow. It's unlike him, and I think even he said it. It's the first time in his career, this young man's career. The guy is a hell of a lot younger than me, and he's lost 2 games. I'll tell you, I play flag football, and I've lost way more games than that. This is a dedicated guy. I'm gonna stick to something here. I'm trying to stick to a script. I'm gonna keep it organized, structured. Shout out Scotty B and the rest of the crew. Trying to keep me on track. You know, ADHD got me bouncing around, but we're back. We're here to stay. I'm here to stay. At least my concentration is. So week number 2, lost to the Browns. I don't even know where to begin. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this on a Sunday because it was such a devastating loss to the Bengals fans that I couldn't even do it that night. I got home that night. I had to work the next morning. Yeah, I was not going to do it. Upset, very upset. Didn't feel like doing it, you know, call me lazy. But when we see the same thing over and over again with the offensive line, to the point where Troy Aikman and Joe Buck are calling out, hey, if you really are thinking about keeping this kid, referring to Joe Burrow, then you got to protect him. If the announcers are yelling that out, I hope the organization is hearing the calls, and it kills me because Joe Burrow's backing him up, and he's saying, hey, you know, they let me throw off 61 passes, which is something I'm going to get into, but they let me throw it off. So I know he's trying to rally the team, and he really he doesn't want to badmouth anybody. That's a good leader. He wants to try and build his team up. You know, I'm getting dehydrated over here. Shout out to Tim Tam Brewing for sponsoring this, meaning myself. You know, he really is trying to hype up the O-line and get them riled up. But again, we're seeing the same exact things. The defense no longer has anybody that is scary. That's one of my highlighted notes. Pac-Man is gone. Perfect is gone. We are no longer this bad boy defense that, you know, starts fights and causes drama. There's nobody scary. We are not the rough and tough, ready to play in the black and blue division defense that we used to be. I think the defense really let Joe Burrow down. He was able to score 30 points, even though it was a horrible loss, and especially to the Browns on a Thursday night. We all thought this was going to be the come out, ready to win, you know, game, but Joe Burrow ended up throwing for 30 points. That alone in itself is fantastic. That means the Browns had to score 35. They won by 30. They got 35. That means the defense didn't do their job. That's it. Flat out, defense did not do their job. All right. I'm going to skip right into things. Joey Burrow. Oh, great. Getting a spam text for a candidate. I don't care. I don't care who anybody votes for. I really don't. Except for Joe Burrow. All right, so I'm looking at stats here. I'm looking at stuff here. Joe Burrow. Let's get into him. Mr. Burrow. 90.6 passer rating. In a 35-30 loss to the Browns on a Thursday night football game. This was your debut game. This was the rookie versus the semi-rookie, Baker Mayfield. Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Live at the Stadium, Baker Mayfield. You know, he's coming out with Mayfield attitude. Like he got off the Mayflower ready to play a game that he just learned. We made him look like a celebrity last night. We made Baker Mayfield look good. And if you want to do that, our defense, I'm going to keep on track. I'm staying on track. Okay, Burrow, 90.6 passer rating, 37 for 61 passes. 37 for 61 passes. The man threw 61 times. Was Joe Mixon even on the field? He had 46 yards, 16 carries. I mean, 61 passes for 316 yards. That's off a rookie with no preseason, except for COVID, living at his parents' house in Ohio. You guys ever seen Ohio? Yeah, you learn patience real quick. Also, we have drive-thrus. Apparently, that's not a thing around the U.S. Apparently, it's not a thing globally, of course. But drive-thrus, awesome. Again, shout out to Tim Tam Brewing. And if you're just listening to this, I am trying to do this. I'm recording this on my camera and on my computer. I'm doing the podcast at the same time, so I can upload them both. It's something I don't know if I'm trying. It is what it is. Just bear with me because I am one person. All right? I'm not that dedicated. I'm trying to be, but I'm trying to find the strength. Burrow is unburying. He's bringing me back to life. He's trying to recharge this team. He's trying to be the Duracell or the Energizer Bunny. He's trying to be the Red Bull to the team. Be the Blonde Bull. Speaking of blonde burrows, this is the Burrow Blonde by Tim Tam. It's not even for sale. I'm plugging it like it's a real drink. You can't buy this. I brewed this in my basement. This sat in my closet for a while. My brewing closet. That's where I got a bunch of beer right now. Don't want to plug them again. All right, I talked that. 61 passes. Again, the man hit 61 passes. 37 of them completed. That's over a 50% passer rating. He is the second highest number of attempts for a rookie since former Carolina Panthers quarterback Chris Winkie threw the ball 63 times in 2001. Joey Burrow is the first quarterback since 1950 to throw 60 passes without being intercepted. Let me just repeat that for you guys one more time. Joe Burrow is the first quarterback since 1950. I don't think women could vote in 1950. Okay, do you understand the shit that was going on in 1950? Do you really think that you have it bad now? Live in 1950, where everything's in black and white. There's no color TV. You had radio programs to listen to. You wouldn't hear my ugly voice, my little high-pitched voice. I got 5 listeners, okay? So all 5 of you better listen up. You didn't get that in 1950. There's no podcast in 1950. There's it's a radio show. I don't care. 1950, since 1950, Joe Burrow is the first quarterback to throw 60 passes without being intercepted. Joey B, get it in. Checking that one off the list. All right, I have here on my notes, we made Baker Mayfield look like a pro. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And it was embarrassing because he's a pro. He's on the Browns. But we made him look better than he is. And even I love that even the narrators and commentators, they're still giving him the credit that he does deserve, which is, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to talk about Joe Burrow. The defense needs to step up. Marking that one off. O-line still missing. Marking that one off. Joe Burrow on 4th down. Joey 4 downs. Joey 4Ds. Big Joey 4D. 4th down Joey. 4th down Joey. I love what he's got. 4th down Joey. I love what he's not. He doesn't throw an interception over 60 times since 1950. That's Joey Burrow. All right. That was lame. I do want to mention and this is, see, you can hear my voice going out because I'm already getting, I'm getting burrowified. I'm getting hyped up, everybody. I don't know who can hear me better. The podcast, the YouTube, I don't care. All 5 of you can go to hell. Well, no, I'm just kidding. I love all 5 of you, and thank you for listening. This is the time that I want to take back those words and shout out all 5 listeners. I want to shout out Minnick. I want to shout out Tyler. I yelled to Scotty B and the crew. I want to shout out a meme that I saw that said something pretty prolific to me. The Bengals, the Browns, and the Lions, Midwestern teams, 2 Ohio teams, 1 Detroit team. We are the Bermuda Triangle of the NFL, and that's true. We don't win any Super Bowls. We never have. We don't have 1 Lombardi trophy, which, speaking of, I need to make a Lombardi trophy for my fantasy league that I'm going to lose. I got to do that. But, you know, Hey, that's what I wanted to talk about. It's the Lombardi Trophy. You see how I have to keep notes to keep me on track? I was talking about the Bermuda Triangle of the NFL, which is the Bengals, the Browns, the Mayfields, the Bakers, the Joeys, the Burrows. It doesn't even matter because we lost. We're going into game 2. We're going into game 3, and I think Joe Burrow's got a chip on his shoulder. Let's see if he can rally the team. I don't know if he's going to be able to or not. Maybe. I know this is a rebuilding year. I'm giving it to him, and I'm signing off. My voice is shot. I don't care anymore. This is what it is. You take it or leave it. I will be with you again after the next game. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, whatever it is. Voice of the Jungle, over and out. Now see, I have to reconnect to go over and out on this. Tim Tan Brewing. Burrow Blonde. Wow.